Hey everybody, this is Austin here, starting up with again another Let's Play series for a game I've actually been playing quite a bit of right now, Europa Universalis 4. Now I just saw this week it looks like they pushed out some new expansion packs for it, the Americans. So we're going to go ahead and give a shot with that. So we'll be playing the Americans during the American Revolution during 1776 as the Americans in Iron Man mode. So that way, what that means is that it's going to be can't make local saves. It's only going to be saving for us like every time we make a decision, and it saves to the cloud. But doing this allows us to also get achievements. So this new DLC added a whole bunch of ideas and new unique troops and events that can happen. So let's go ahead and give it a try. My first time playing here. Let's call this. Let's play USA. Let's start Iron Man. Cool. So, again, my first time here in America, so I'm going to take some time to just get used to our surroundings, see a little bit of what is going on here. So, countries at war. Looks like we're at war with Great Britain. Let's look at our political map. So, give everyone here an overview. You can see here, as of the United States right now, or the kind of North America as we know it, USA is a little bit here. Great Britain takes up a lot of this northern part here. And Spain actually has a lot of control of North America, Central America, and most of South America, very much from their colonization. So let's see what alerts we're getting. So we're at war. We know we're at war with Great Britain. Let's see if we can see a little bit about this war information. So just us, just Great Britain. Troop-wise, Great Britain is dominating us a little bit. We have 21,000 infantry. They have 37,000, 9,000 cavalry versus their 17, and 6, or 4,000 artillery versus their 6. Ship-wise, they also have a lot more ships than us too. All right. As I say here, you have converted provinces. You can convert provinces to a religion. So looks like we have our national religion is Reformed or Protestant, and we have some reforms here. What does Protestant give us? National tax modifier +10, item cost -10. So some provinces here that are reform. How many missionaries do we have? We have 2. Let's go ahead and send them. Actually, wait, how much does it? It's going to cost us. Well, it actually doesn't cost us anything, so. Let's do it here, do you here. But it also gives us some revolt possibilities in those areas. Okay. Let's see here. We are administrative power +8, +7, 0 military. Okay, we have all those leaders. We have 4 merchants that we're not using, 2 available diplomats, 1 available colonist, and 0 mercenaries. Alright, so let's look at our advisor spots. So, because we don't have any military, we're probably going to want to get a good military guy so we can at least get some points out of that. Recruit. What level 1s do we have? We have... Well, actually, first, before we do that, let's see what our economy looks like. So right now, we're getting +52 a month, which is good. It's like most of our things coming from army maintenance, missionary maintenance, colonial maintenance. So we're getting good 20%, a lot from production and trade. So our trade and stuff is good there. So let's see what we can improve here. So 3 1s. We can either get missionary strength +2, national tax modifier +5, or production efficiency +10. See now most of our stuff's coming from production. I'm gonna say we want that. That should really boost our money. So here, only 1 guy we can afford, which is better relations over time. Let's do you. And then only 1 military guy. Morale of armies, that's actually pretty good. We want high morale, especially if we're going to be fighting these guys. Alright, so I spent most of our money there. We need some decisions available we can make. Wow, we have a lot of decisions we can make, it looks like, apparently. So I guess what happens when you don't start at the very beginning. And now we have missions. So missions kind of give you kind of temporary objectives you can do to kind of help boost, give you some things to do in this game, because with it being a grand strategy game, you can pretty much do whatever you want. So, construct a grand fleet. As a naval power, we must have a fleet big enough to defend our coastline. We need to construct more ships in that line. To do that, we need to have 30 or more heavy ships. If we complete it, we get 2 prestige. So probably not going to want to do that one right now, especially because our fleet right now, we contain 10 heavy ships. So we have to build 20 heavy ships, don't really have the money or the time to do that. Better relationships with France. The United States needs friends and it's to grow and prosper, and we feel that the best option is a solid scholarship with France. Let us improve relations with them. So that would be France's opinion of the US, at least 150. What is France's opinion of us right now? If we hit F, we can type in France. And let's look at them. So France's opinion of us right now is -20. So if we were to improve relations with France, what does that give us? 5 prestige, okay. Then we have conquer Florida. The United States should not keep its hands off Florida. For that would just be conquer the province that make up Florida. Doing that, we get 10 prestige. So let's look and see. Zoom in here a little bit. I'm playing on my MacBook Pro, so my zooming's might be off a little bit of time. So to do that, we need to conquer 4 places. That'll be like 1, 2, 3. Is Yama one of them? Or 1, 2, 3. Pensacola. Is it Pensacola? Pensacola, yeah. So we need to conquer these 4. Doing that will give us 10 prestige. I'm gonna say immediately let's go with that. I'm not seeing any British armies around us right now, so that might be one of our best bets. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's see what some of these national decisions are. The Judiciary Act gives us less revolt risk, better reputation, but less tax. Less tax, but better settler chance. Pass Merchant Ship Act, better trade efficiency, lower that. Pass Important Acts. Merchant efficiency. We will look at these a little bit later. I want to actually take some time and go ahead. Well, this one has just positive strength, so let's just go ahead and take you. Some of these negative ones, I'm not sure what we want to do on them or not. Tolerance of heretics. Get another missionary stack, that's good. That will make us get those missionary missions up much faster. Alright, we're good there. So let's go ahead and start seeing if we can take some of these provinces over here. We need to take these 4. Actually, let's go back to our missions here. I wonder what it says for us to form. Is there a major one we can do? No, so we've already formed the United States, so don't need to worry about a major one there. And then we have provinces, so we actually have claims on those 4, which means they'll be good for us coring on them. So we'll leave these guys up here for defense. Let's just take, what does this consist of? Well, that's our fleet. Yeah, we want to move our fleet down, because we want to, if we're sieging them, we're going to want to have our fleet down here. But let's just do these 2. And let's move to you. Alright, so you can see we did all this while the game was paused. So what's nice is you can pause this game at any time, allow you to make decisions and things like this. So let's go ahead and unpause. So right now we're running at 1 speed. Let's move it up to 3 speed for us right now. Help us get there a little faster. Alright. So a lot of times as you're playing the game, things like this will come up. look at this. The settlers of our colony have spotted minor groups of natives intentionally observing the colony. We don't know what their intentions are or how they want to proceed. So we can repel the savages, which will gain 200 province in there, and the natives will lose 300. Selecting this option means that they will treat the natives ruthlessly from now on. It increases the frequency of their raids, but also allows our colony to grow faster. Present a trade proposal. Costs us 50 ducats, which we don't have right now. We gain 1 base tax there, so it allows us we can get more tax. And we will also trade with natives and allow them to live in feast. Doing that, we'll lose 2 prestige, and we'll with this option, we'll adopt a live and let live attitudes to the natives. We will have a higher chance of assimilating. So our prestige is at 5 right now. You know, because I'm going to be focused on this war, I don't know if I have any people over here. Let's do live and let live. So in that way, we can not worry about it that much, and we might assimilate them better. Alright, so let's go ahead and unplug. So you can see here, British has already brought out some forces to take us out, defend themselves with, so let's get going. Cool. Oh, these are fine. The same people have entered into alliances with people. So much going on with this game at a time, it can be hard at times to keep track of. I also, before I move these guys to the front, let's actually stop you here. I want them to group up before I move that one unit by itself. Perimeter, let's see. The unfortunate passing of the Continental Congress forces us to hold a premature election. These 3 primary candidates have been nominated. Right, so we have a bureaucrat candidate, we have a 411 ruler, a diplomatic candidate, a 141 ruler, or a military candidate, 114, okay. So that awesome amount of stats we were getting before, which we will look at here, you can see we're at 554. We're about to lose that. So which ones do we want? Are we going to want more diplomacy, or I'm sorry, administrative power, diplomatic power, or military power? Well, let's look at our tech. Let's see, I forgot to look at our tech. We are a Western tech group. Wow, right now we're 27, 27, 27. So we have pretty high tech all across the board, which is awesome. What do our ideas look like? We have 6 ideas. Wow, and those ideas are already the practice. Man, it's awesome starting late. You start pretty well off in the game. We have freedom of religion, Bill of Rights, colonist, morale of army, production efficiency, yearly prestige, and permanent Casabelli, defensive ideas, trade ideas, religious ideas, native ideas, economic ideas, and plutocratic ideas. I'm going to say we're at 63, 99, 85. We're probably going to have to do a lot of coring. So getting those administrative points would be good, so let's go with the bureaucratic candidate. Alright. As you can see here, if we go over to our government, we're now getting -2 power on our military. Which is not good, because we have so many leaders. Which means we should probably actually use one of our leaders once we get these guys. Let's give you 1 second. Probably give our unit some leaders here to help them with their battles. Let's wait till our unit groups up here. So you can see here, Britain is sieging one of my provinces. So with the sieging, they're trying to basically take over this land. So sieging works on a percentage. There's a war score that ticks down, you can see, and as it ticks down per the month, they roll a dice. Based off the rolls of that dice, it's going to allow them to, let's see here, I'll show siege. So you can see here, right now it means the siege time is at 1. Yeah, 1 point for your levies, or for their leader. -2 because they're not sieging my coast. And my levies are up, and they get a -1 because of my fortification. So right now, to take ownership of that, they have a 42% chance of taking ownership. As they do better rules, you're going to get events here that says supply storage, food storage, water storage. As that goes up, it's going to make it easier and easier for them to siege. So we want to try to stop them before they can do that. So we got these 2 groups here. Let's combine them together. So now we have 13 infantry, 1 cavalry, and 4 artillery. They have no leader. It looks like we have a whole bunch of leaders here. Do any of these guys have siege abilities? No siege abilities, but who's going to be a good leader? You can see we have actually leaders here. Let's go with, you know what, because this is America, we're going to go George Washington. So George Washington is leading this front. Let's go ahead and send them to defend our territory. I'm playing on my trackpad, so it takes a little second here sometimes. There we go. Let's watch this unfold. Do we have any other sieges going on right now? Nope, just that one siege. Ooh, Declaration of American Independence. Thomas Paine, an English-American political activist, author, political theorist, and a revolutionary who inspired the patriots to declare independence of Britain, argued in the first edition of Common Sense that U.S. needs a formal declaration of American independence. Without a declaration of independence, USA is considered outlaws by the European nations, rebels against the legitimate monarch. And to transform us into a legitimate nation, we need international recognition for our cause and foreign alliances to support it. The Declaration of Independence is a statement that announces that the 13 states regarded themselves as independent states and no longer part of British Empire. So we sign independence, get 50 administrative power, 50 diplomatic points, and American independence happens. So let's go ahead and do this. Our Declaration of Independence from Great Britain was followed with great interest by countries in Europe, and Oldenburg has sent an ambassador to talk with the leader of the Congress. The ambassador acknowledged our independence. So we've got a plus 50 opinion of Oldenburg. Cool, so it looks like now we're an independent country. Are we still broken up into these provinces here, or did they combine? Yeah, still broken into those provinces, so let's go ahead and start pushing this forward. You see they kind of saw our big death army coming and retreated, so let's push into their territory, see if we can catch them. Are they defending? Yeah, looks like they're going to defend. Alright, so you can see here battles happening. To give you a little idea of the battle scene here. So you see it shows kind of two things here. We have their morale, our morale. Morale basically is how long they're going to be in the war. We have our discipline, so we're at 100% discipline, they're at 131%. So they're a little bit more disciplined than us. Morale, we're at 10, they're at 6.3, so we have a lot more morale. Morale allows us to, shows us where our plus morale is coming from. In military tactics, we're at 3, they're at 3, so same there. You can see we have in ours, we have our cavalry is getting a plus here, where they're getting a negative because they don't have any infantry. You have to have more infantry than cavalry. And we're rolling dice here. These dice kind of goes into kind of how this stuff goes. We're getting -1 modifier because we crossed the river, which kind of sucks, but I think we'll do all right. We have a good general here. Let's see if we should be able to easily defeat these guys, which we did. So we won. You can see here that we basically destroyed that army. So they've lost. We won a 3.85 war score. So see now we're against this war against Britain, we are winning by 2%. Goal is once you have a high enough war score, you can then start taking demands and enforcing them. So let's see what we can do here. Alright, so now you can see we're sieging this nation. So we look at the siege here. We have 4 because we have a cavalry units. We don't have a -9 modifier because we actually have our units here sieging the coast. And there, so we're sieging it. Right now we're at 14%. You can see here in a couple of days it's going to roll again. Roll with status quo, so nothing when that roll happened, we kind of stayed the same. Let's see now. Can we get there? Ooh, I'm actually going to break up our siege here a little bit just because you can see here we're getting some attrition. So that means we're going through our army supply. Look up here, you can see this is basically how many manpower we have in reserve. As our units take damage, we go back from there. So with us being in attrition there, we're basically pulling from that number, which we don't want to. So let's go ahead, we hit detach, which basically leaves enough to siege that province, and let's move to the next one. Move down, alright. Pause again, we'll detach. Also getting some attrition there, so we'll detach. Move a unit down to here, start sieging that. Cool, looks like our province now has tobacco. Alright, we will attach a siege there, move to Appalachia. Oh, there's is there a hostile siege going on? There is. Where is it happening at? Here, alright, so enemy, Britain's coming at us. A couple of places, so let's split you in half right now. 8. Let's have you go ahead and take out that siege. I want to leave the other 8 up here because I want to make sure in case they come down that we can attack them. Let's give us a leader. Let's give us Anthony Wayne. Cool. Alright, let's keep continuing going forward. I don't need to worry about that right now. And then let's dispatch siege here. I believe we're still kind of in the winter months, which is why. So our colony took damage. So did we lose that? Lost a bunch of our settlers there. Cool, and we won the siege. So we go down here, you can see we now have this area, which is good. So what there, it means it's besieged, so our guys have it. You can see our war score went up a little bit here for it. We want to keep sieging some more. Let's move you to here. Got army groups coming up. Is there any other hostile sieges going on? No, that's the only one. Right, let's keep looking around. We need to follow you and take you out. And we can see here Britain is actually barricading our coast, so it's going to be very hard. We don't have hardly any ships to take out their navies. When we look at here, this is basically the extent of our navy down here is 36, which is made up of 10 large, 15 there. So I'm going to dock you guys real quick because we cannot take out those armies. We need to hold off. We're fighting, we won that war. Excellent. Did we kill them all? We did. Very good. So, some other things too. We do have 2 free diplomats. I want to keep one open because that way we can do the war, but I want to start improving my relations with France because France, even historically, France becomes an ally of the Americas, of USA. So, right now that relation is at -20. Let's go ahead and diplomacy, relation, actions, improve relations. So basically we send that there, and his job is to basically make France like us more, which you can see we're already now at -17. So we'll work on getting that up, so in that way France can become our ally, and we can basically kill Great Britain. Our sieging is going down here, you can see we're at 0%. -14, -21, -49, -35. So let's siege these. Let's see what's going to happen. War score went down a little bit because they're barricading us. You can see here it breaks down because they're barricading us. We lose some score, but we control the war growth, so that gives us +6, which is Lenpin. Where's Lenpin? Is that our capital? Japan's in the Civil War now. Cool, we won the siege there. Let's move you up to... Looks like we're getting attrition everywhere here. What is their unit limit? Let's take a look at that. Manpower. Also, yeah, we're at 0 manpower. So that's why. So no matter what, we're going to have attrition. Let's go and just... No, I want for defense in case they try to land. Cool. So we won. Siege here. Oh, here we go. Another thing. Complaints about bailiff. A bailiff is one of the province's reputation as a greedy and cruel person. The local populace have gathered a petition to us have him removed. So we can execute the bailiff. We lose 33 prestige, which right now we're only at 11. Or we can order complaint and lose stability. So stability we don't want to lose. That helps us out a lot. So we're unfortunately gonna have to take the prestige hit, be a negative prestige. That's not good. Negative prestige kind of gives us some bad modifiers, but we'll hopefully get that back up. So we can see here, let's move you here because we need a larger army there. We almost have enough provinces to take over the war goal we were looking at. But our whole thing here is not very high. We need to get that up higher. And we can see here actually Great Britain has called in some allies, so they now have a whole bunch of allies here that are going to be helping them out. But let's see if they actually send people over. Let's go ahead and send you to Ohio. See if we can start grabbing some Ohio. Cool, we sieged Alabama. Let's move over to Chippewa. Or Chota, all these southern nations. We've got to get a much higher war score before it's going to allow us to sue for peace. New ruler of the Holy Roman Empire. I'm worried that Britain's just building up a huge war fleet. It's just going to come and try to annihilate us. But we'll try to take as many provinces as we can. Let's get our war score up a little bit. I wonder, will they let me sue for peace right now? No. We won't even take a white peace because 15 and negative 38, they still hold London, length of war, their strength is better than ours, and strength of their allies. So we need to try to again, get our war score up higher so we can at least take some more provinces. We can siege these, but we don't have to necessarily take them. We just have to use it to get our war score up, and then we'll just take Florida. So we took you there already. Let's go ahead and to another province. Let's go to you. Did we siege anything? No, we're still working our way through here. Let's just go ahead and start sieging this. I'm not seeing any hostile sieges against us, so we'll go ahead and just try taking as much as we can. I think that's how we want to play this. Oh, we sieged Ohio. Let's go ahead and siege some more areas. Oh, you can see here they actually brought their soldiers down, so let's... to Massachusetts, let's go ahead and try to get rid of that. Tuscany done. Let's get the Shawnee. Not at war with Spain, so I don't want to attack any of Spain's territory yet. I need to get myself out of war with Britain and gain more of these provinces. on that war. Boom. So we'll keep it here. Let us take that state. See, now a lot of these guys were local rebels, so colonial patriots. So people who are kind of, their peasants are rebelling for us, which is nice. So blue is allies, red is enemy. 7, 35, negative 28, negative 21. Okay, so we're just kind of letting these things happen. Our manpower, I think, is actually going up. Which is nice. Colony is rebuilding here, so hopefully this will become a core area soon. I wish I could just do something about those fleets, you know, but unfortunately I just don't have the military strength to do it. Yeah, 27. 40 light ships, that would be very dangerous. I guess that puts us at 36. Yeah, I don't want to damage. Try that out. Cool. So our sieges are coming to good. Let's take out Tennessee. Move you to here. Use it there. Still going. Yep. Our prestige is going up as we take these. You can see here we're gaining a lot of prestige, so we can hopefully get back up to good prestige again. Any of our guys not doing anything? No. 6. Let this go for a little bit more. I'm probably going to end this video here soon. It's already been a pretty long first video, but kind of, you know, especially this first video, there's just a lot to go over. You know, I want to make sure I'm trying to cover as much as I can, because especially for people who haven't played the game before, this can be a little confusing. Alright, here we go. We got an exceptional year. Excellent business environments combined with good harvests were once in a while a blessing for a nation's tax base, gathering higher income for the realm. So we can either collect the benefits over time, which will give us a 50% tax modifier for 1 year, or take advantage of it now and gain 39 benefits. What is our tax base at right now? So 11.1, so 50% would bring us up to gaining per year. 5 more, 5 at 50. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Siege lasted, good. So see, now we're at 15% more score. Let's see what happens if we try to sue for peace. Well, actually, let's first deploy you to here, to Kentucky. And let's see what happens if we try to sue for peace. Yeah, they still won't even do a white peace with us. We need to get more war score. If you look at the actual breakdown of this, you can see we're at medium war exhaustion, or medium emphasis, but we have war exhaustion, they don't. But great, everything is there, so let's see if we can try to win out some more. And I think actually this is a good point. I'm gonna stop this video here. Thanks for watching the first episode of Europa Universalis 4. Oh, If you have any questions, or if you're liking this video, please keep watching. I will be doing this. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing these series. I don't know if this will be a weekly series, bi-weekly, daily. I do enjoy this game a lot, but the problem is when I play it, I tend to play it for a very long time. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.